welcome to Ketovember day number 13. Wait, it is the 13th, right? Yeah, it is. It's the 13th. I am up. Just had some coffee. It's late in the morning. My husband actually got up, went to work for a couple hours, and has come back home and is hungry for some breakfast. So I'm going to make us some steak and eggs. I already have boiled eggs. I don't know. I'm going to devil a couple of them. And I have some beautiful steaks that I picked up from Trader Joe's yesterday, some ribeyes. They were a little bit thicker than I like for a breakfast steak. So filleted them bad boys, and they're about to go in the skillet back there. And yeah, I'll show you guys how beautiful they are. Hold on, let me turn the camera around. Okay, here they are. This is how they are whole. And this is one that I have filleted in half. My knife really isn't that sharp, so it wasn't the greatest job, but you get the picture. There is what's left of my coffee back there. I'm just going to hit these with some sea salt and pepper, and then this skillet is good and hot over there waiting to sear them. So stay tuned for some steak and eggs, meal number 1. Oh, well, the oven is preheating for something else I'm going to do, but it is 11:45 in the morning. I flipped them. Looking good. I went ahead and put some salt and pepper on these because I'm going to cook them up, but they're going to be for tacos tonight, for Taco Tuesday. So this is breakfast or lunch or brunch. This is dinner. I'm going to cut them into little strips, cook them up, and make some bell pepper and onion fajita seasoning in a skillet afterwards. And then I have some low-carb tortillas that they're going to go in. So it'll be more like fajitas than tacos, but Taco Tuesday, Fajita Tuesday, it doesn't matter. Get in my belly. All right, these are done. Okay, guys, a little while later, I did finish cooking the steaks, and I made the deviled eggs. But when Levi heard about my plans for fajitas later in the day, he was like, oh, no. Go ahead and hook that up now. So, check the spread. There is the steak that I cook, some chicken strips, some sausage with a nice little char on them, some shrimp, some fajita veggies, a little lettuce, and some cheese, ranch, guac, salsa, and these low-carb La Tortilla Factory tortillas. So, I'm about to call him in here to put together his little fajita from our fajita spread. And honestly, I have been nibbling on eggs and steak and sausage and chicken and shrimp as I cooked it, and I'm full. So, and I don't know exactly how much I ate, but I know exactly what I ate. I had a shrimp. I had a couple little pieces of steak, like those little charred pieces on the end that you really don't want to put in a fajita, but they taste so good. A couple pieces of sausage, maybe like one little link, 2-inch link. And some deviled egg mixture because I couldn't help myself. I love the filling that goes in the deviled eggs. So yeah, that with the coffee I had earlier, I'm about to down a bottle of water. I'm not even going to put any Zip Fizz in it right now. Just bottled water because the chicken is spicy and the sausage is spicy and my tongue is needing some high quality H2O. So, Levi,
Yeah.
are you hungry?
Yep.
Okay, it's on the table. He's not used to being called to the table because I serve him. Like, I put his food on a plate, and wherever he is in the house, except maybe the bathroom, I bring it to him. It's on the couch. I bring it over with a TV table, tray table, whatever that is. If he's in the bedroom playing video games, which he usually is to decompress because his job is very stressful, and I'm a handful myself, I'll bring it to him. So he's being called to the table. Let's see how that goes. What do you think about the spread?
Nice.
Nice. Okay. Gotta help him get some stuff together on his plate, and Tyler, and feed them, and Coco because she's home and may want some food. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Check the spread one more time. Ooh. Taco Tuesday goes fajita. Okay, I know you saw my little deviled egg tray. I'm sorry. You saw my little fajita spread and then thought about the deviled egg tray and was like, poor little eggs. With a spread like that, they're not going to be eaten. But don't feel sorry for those eggs. I turned my back 2 seconds and 3 of them are missing. In this house, there's no food left behind. Check out the mountain being built over here. Yeah, that's me snacking in the background. This is for you, Shakana. Chipotle don't have nothing on your mama. Wait, did you want shrimp?
Mm-hmm.
And chicken?
Mm-hmm.
And steak?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Give me all the works.
Give you all the works. I'm gonna give you all the work. Would you like to clean that kitchen when I'm done?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Maybe?
It's gonna get done.
You gonna pay Tyler, won't you?
It's gonna get done.
Little bit of lettuce. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have put no lettuce in there because you're gonna heat it up later.
Mm-hmm.
It's all
Lettuce
good.
gonna be wilted.
It's gonna be all good. Hot or mild?
Mild, please.
Y'all some babies like your daddy. You gotta get that hot salsa.
I don't want my stomach to hurt.
Your stomach not gonna hurt. See, knock that in, get that Chipotle action going. They're gonna hire me when they see this video. They're gonna call me up. They're gonna be like, Choo-choo, we need you. Gotta, like I said, tuck and roll. Tuck, roll. Hey. All right. Just put it on your little nasty, dirty plate? Okay. There you go.
Yeah. It was good.
Okay, can we just have a moment of silence for the massacre that took place on my table? These are the leftovers for dinner, if anybody has room for anything later, because it's 2:30 in the afternoon, and I don't feel like I personally could eat anything else today. But we'll see. Okay, poor little egg tray. Oh. Let's turn around because I need to chat. Okay, I had to turn the camera around because I wanted to say this. For all you keto girls and keto guys out there with families that are not on your way of eating or your journey the exact same way that you are, and you're struggling with providing for them something they'll eat and then making sure that you hit your goals and your macros and, you know, your carbs or however you're measuring. What I suggest is to see what they'll eat. That entire meal was basically a ketogenic meal, and I got no complaints. It doesn't work that way every single day, but it does make it easier on me by finding out or figuring out what I can keto-fy. And really none of that was quote unquote keto-fy. The only thing that wasn't, like normal, if I want to say it that way, was the wraps that I chose to get. They were a low carb wrap, but they taste really good. I knew that my family would eat them. They've eaten them for a while. But chicken, steak, shrimp, fish, eggs, salad, that sort of thing, with some vegetables. I just started weaning them from having that carb-loaded side of potatoes or regular breads and stuff like that. Now, there are some things that I make that they just will not eat. And on those days, I usually have an alternative for them, or they eat out or something like that. But I try to make it as easy as possible on myself by introducing things to them and then kind of gauging whether or not I know they'll eat it. Because what has happened in my house is if it's not here, they don't worry about it. If I go and buy 4 or 5 loaves of bread when I get grocery and put them in there, 4 or 5 loaves of bread will disappear, and when I don't bring any bread, no one says, "Where's the bread?" Well, not anymore. And when they do, I'll get one loaf every now and then, because sometimes Tyler or Levi just want to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and they don't want it on a low carb wrap, or a mug biscuit. So, there's that. And even in that, I try to choose, a whole grain or a sprouted grain or something like that bread for them. Something that's just a little bit better. So while on our journeys for weight loss or for feeling better or, whatever your purpose is for changing the way you eat, if your family is not 100% on board, still don't lose sight of they're living in a body too, a body that needs to be cared for, and maybe they don't have the resolve that you have right now or maybe even the knowledge. But if you're the person who prepares the meals, and I guess this goes without saying, any mother, any husband, any family member, who loves the rest of your family, is probably trying to get them to eat better, especially with the knowledge that we're all gaining within this community. And there may be a lot of resistance, but this is just a little hint, tip, trick, whatever. Try it. Just, fix more of the foods that they will eat that fit into a quote-unquote ketogenic life. It'll be a lot easier on yourself, and they'll probably overall start to eat better. And then maybe if they start to feel better because of eating better, they might start to inquire. So that's that. Okay. See you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, for dinner, I am having some of the steak and chicken and sausage from the fajitas earlier, and then this leftover pasta from the other day. I also have this cake ball fat bomb. There's the ingredients and macros and stuff from Caroline's Kitchen. I put it in a microwave because it was like rock hard and it kind of did this. But I'm going to top it with a little of this sugar-free whipped cream. And this is ending my day at 7 o'clock. So, yeah. I'm also going to have a bottle of water. No Zip Fizz tonight. I'm actually going to try to get to bed at a decent time so I can get up tomorrow because I think we're heading on a road trip. Okay, so I'm just hopping on while I eat my last meal. That sound last meal. Sounds so death rowish. While I eat my dinner, my final meal for the day. So yeah, I mentioned that we might be going on a road trip. My husband wants to go to Louisiana to see his mom and my mom's going to be out of town for Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is going to be crazy, and I really expressed to him that I didn't want to deal with a lot of being around all this food I can't have, so, or shouldn't have, don't want to have, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go this weekend if possible, the end of this week, and then be home for Thanksgiving at my house. And I'm definitely going to do Ketovember, or keto Thanksgiving dinner. There may be a few little goodies in there for my family if they just really pout and moan and groan about it. But I think I have a pretty good meal plan laid out. And I'm actually going to be pre-cooking some of this stuff so that I can film it prior to Thanksgiving. Starting this weekend when I get back in town, I have some things lined up that I'm going to cook, or either while I'm out of town, because my mother-in-law is very interested in keto and recipes and stuff. So maybe we'll make some stuff together. I don't know, but I'll be sharing recipes in the next few days, starting in the next few days. And yeah, well, that is it for today's vlog. I'm going to close it out so that I can eat. Not going to do a mukbang today because I have y'all on my arm and it's just not going to work. So, until tomorrow. Bye.